Today, we're talking about a discipline that every practice needs, but too few truly master: budgeting. Think of your budget as the GPS of your practice's finances. Without it, you're driving blind, hoping to reach your destination, but constantly at risk of wrong turns, delays, or running out of gas altogether. A budget is more than numbers on a spreadsheet. It's the roadmap for your practice, helping you prioritize resources, stay financially stable, and make smart, informed decisions. Welcome to Medical Money Matters, the podcast where you can find experts, answers, and resources so that you can achieve mastery over the financial and business aspects of your practice. Hello, everyone. I'm your host, Jill Arena. I began my career in accounting and finance, and I have more than 30 years of experience running medical groups. I own and operate a national healthcare consulting and revenue cycle company, and I am the author of Physician Heal Thy Financial Self. In 2020, I co-founded the Physician Leadership Project, and my passion is to increase financial and business literacy for physicians. Episode 108, The Financial Prescription: Smart Strategies for Budgeting in Medical Practices. Welcome to the Medical Money Matters podcast, where we dive into the crucial financial and operational strategies that keep your medical practice thriving. Today, we're talking about a discipline that every practice needs, but too few truly master: budgeting. Think of your budget as the GPS of your practice's finances. Without it, you're driving blind, hoping to reach your destination, but constantly at risk of wrong turns, delays, or running out of gas altogether. A budget is more than numbers on a spreadsheet. It's the roadmap for your practice, helping you prioritize resources, stay financially stable, and make smart, informed decisions. Let's start by exploring why a budget is so critical and how it can guide your practice like a GPS guides your car. When you're using a GPS, you know your destination, you know the best route to take, and just as importantly, you're warned when you veer off course. That's what a budget does for your practice. It sets clear financial goals, outlines how to get there, and helps you course correct when things don't go as planned. One key tool for staying on track is a monthly financial review with your board or leadership team. This doesn't have to be a cumbersome process. In fact, it's an essential discipline. By sitting down each month to analyze your budget versus actual performance, you can identify variances, areas where spending is outpacing your plan, or where income isn't meeting expectations. Spotting these gaps early lets you make adjustments before small problems become major crises. A practice we worked with recently discovered during a monthly review that their supply costs were trending 15% higher than budgeted. It turned out that duplicate orders were being placed because their inventory tracking system wasn't being used properly. With this insight, they fixed the issue and saved thousands of dollars over the next quarter. Now, let's talk about what happens when you don't have a budget. Running a practice without a financial plan is like leaving the GPS at home and hoping for the best. Spending can spiral out of control because there's no clear framework for making decisions. We've seen practices where impulsive equipment purchases or inefficient billing processes that went unchecked over time snowballed into significant financial trouble. When costs run too high or income falls short, the impact is often felt by everyone, from owners to staff. Imagine facing the difficult decision to cut expenses suddenly or even reduce owner compensation. No one enjoys unexpected pay cuts, and they can lead to frustration, burnout, and even a loss of trust among stakeholders. The ripple effects go beyond finances. When a practice struggles to pay vendors or meet payroll on time, its reputation and operational efficiency can take a hit. Patients may notice too, whether it's through delayed services or changes in the quality of care. So how do you avoid this instability? Let's walk through some smart strategies to create and maintain a solid budget for your practice. The first step is building a strong foundation. Start by assessing your historical financial data. Look at revenue, expenses, and cash flow trends over the past year or two. This will give you a baseline for setting realistic expectations. Next, identify your key cost drivers. Are your biggest expenses related to staff, supplies, or facility maintenance? Usually, with most clinics, staff is the number one expense. Knowing where your money goes is the first step in controlling it. From there, involve your key stakeholders in the budgeting process. Your board, practice administrator, and leads or department managers all bring valuable perspectives. Together, you can set financial goals that align with the practice's growth and patient care objectives. You're listening to Medical Money Matters, a weekly podcast brought to you by Healthy Practices, a healthcare consulting and revenue cycle company dedicated to keeping our clients independent. Please reach out if we can do anything at all to support your practice. You can find more information online at healtheps.com. That's www.healtheps.com. Please follow or subscribe to get all future episodes downloaded as soon as they're released. Technology can be a game changer here. Use financial management software to track spending in real time, generate reports, and automate recurring expenses. This not only saves time, but also ensures accuracy, making it easier to spot trends and anomalies during your monthly variance analysis. Let's talk about that variance analysis for a moment. Every month, compare your actual performance to your budget. Are you spending more than or less than expected? Are revenues meeting projections? If you find variances, dig into the why. Maybe patient volume was lower than expected, or perhaps a supplier raised prices unexpectedly. Once you understand the cause, you can take action, whether it's adjusting your spending, renegotiating contracts, or revising your projections. Another essential strategy is creating contingency plans. A strong budget isn't just about what you expect to happen, it also prepares you for the unexpected. Allocate funds for emergencies or economic downturns so you can weather challenges without derailing your operations. Here's an example of what happens when these strategies come together. A multi-specialty practice we worked with had struggled for years with financial instability. By implementing a clear budget, conducting monthly reviews, and using financial software, they turned things around. Within a year, they had reduced unnecessary spending by 20%, built up an emergency fund, and even increased staff salaries without cutting into owner compensation. The benefits of this kind of financial discipline are enormous. First and foremost, it creates stability for everyone involved. Staff can count on predictable paychecks and benefits, and owners can avoid unpleasant surprise pay cuts. A financially healthy practice is also better positioned to invest for growth. Whether it's upgrading technology, hiring new providers, or expanding services, these opportunities become feasible when your finances are in order. And let's not forget the peace of mind that comes with knowing your practice is on solid footing. The path to financial discipline isn't always easy, but it's worth it. Start by developing a budgeting culture within your practice. Educate your staff on the importance of financial responsibility and create incentives for meeting budget targets. Transparency is key. Regularly share updates on the practice's financial health and encourage open dialogue about challenges and priorities. Finally, don't be afraid to seek expert guidance. Engaging a consulting firm like Healthy Practices can provide tailored strategies and ongoing support to help you achieve your financial goals. To wrap up, I'll leave you with this thought. The health of your practice's finances is as critical as the health of your patients. Don't leave it to chance. With a strong budget and disciplined financial practices, you can build a stable, thriving practice that supports your team and delivers exceptional patient care. Thank you for listening to today's episode of Medical Money Matters. If you found this discussion helpful, be sure to follow or subscribe, and please share it with your colleagues. And, as always, feel free to reach out with questions or suggestions for future episodes. Until next time, stay fiscally healthy and focused. Please join me for our next episode where we'll discuss the future of medical practice, navigating the shift to value-based care. You can find more information online at medicalmoneymatterspodcast.com, and you can sign up to be notified when enrollment opens for the Medical Money Matters e-learning program for a mini MBA physician style, which will carry CME credits and will be released in upcoming months. In that, we'll do an even deeper dive so you can understand dynamic budgeting strategies, cash flow forecasting, and other more esoteric financial concepts. We've included those links in the show notes. As I like to close out these podcasts, congratulations on taking the next step in your professional development and for making the commitment to learn about the financial and business aspects of your practice. I look forward to being on this journey with you and send you my heartfelt gratitude for all that you do for your patients all day, every day.